Khaleesi, you beat me to it. I guess you were just that excited to start the week. Good morning, everyone. Today is Monday, March 30th, 2020, and I hope you all had an amazing weekend and are ready to do some more amazing writing. Okay? All right, two big changes we need to announce before we get started. The first is that we are no longer printing things for you. So, this week, unless you have a printer at home or know someone that does have a printer, you are going to use whatever paper you have, whether it's with lines, hopefully, or blank paper. You're going to try your best to draw what Miss Andros does. And we're going to do our best with what we have because that is what great scholars do. Now, the second biggest change is that we are going to be writing across many days instead of doing something new every single day. We are going to be following the process that, as my good friend Miss G says, we must think it, say it, write it, and read it, because writing is thinking. We are going to do that across days and follow that process, and we will publish our book at the end of each week. Now, keep those videos, texts, emails, and pictures coming of all the great work that you're doing. We're just so excited every time we get one. And the great thing about this one is at the end of this week, you can show others your work, and we'll feature it as a spotlight video in one of our videos. All right, now I'm going to show you what your writing needs to look like, okay?
All right, my loves. So to show you the materials that you're going to be copying as we teach you in the YouTube videos, we're going to go to Distance Learning Materials. You're going to click on First Grade. We're going to go to Writing. And we're going to click on this week, which is March 30th, that's today, through April 3rd, that's Friday. I'm going to click on that. And here you will find all of the materials we're going to be using for this week. Okay, now today we're only going to be using one. All right, so you don't need to worry about all of these, and I will show you in the lesson.
All right, everyone, get your pencil and paper ready because we're about to get started. Okay, so this week I'm super excited because we're going to be doing some nonfiction writing. Now, take a second and remind yourselves and the rest of your peers, why do people write nonfiction books? When you have the answer in your head, you can share it with the person next to you, you can comment below, you could whisper it to yourself, or you could shout it out with pride. That's right. They write them to teach people things, and that's exactly what you're going to be doing this week with your how-to books. All right, now I'm going to tell you a story about the other day when I was thinking about how someone taught me something new. I was thinking to myself, what am I going to make for dinner today? And as I was thinking this, I thought to myself, Miss Andros, you should try something new. So as I was looking up some recipes, I found an awesome one on turkey waffle witches. I know, right? A waffle sandwich? Amazing. All right, now, because I followed all of the steps correctly and in order, I had the best dinner ever. And it's all because I followed it exactly how the author told me to. All right, now we know great writers always make a plan first. And before we make our plan, we have to think of some ideas. I want you to take a second and think about what you could teach someone. What is something that you consider yourself an expert on? An expert is someone that is really, really good at a particular thing. Now to help you, you're going to use this form. Okay. Okay. Or you can make a simple one such as this on your paper. Okay. How to. Now I have 4 categories here. At school, outside, at home, and in the kitchen. All right, so let's think of at least one idea in each of these categories, okay? At school, let's think of the things we do at school that we are experts on. Maybe using a certain strategy in math, okay? That's one idea I thought of, using a math strategy. Now I want you to share the one of outside. What's something that you could do outside that you could teach someone else about? Yeah, planting a garden. Now think about what you're good at home. You have the answer. Feel free to share it. Right. Okay, maybe helping the family with chores. And in the kitchen, this is one of my favorite ones. Maybe baking or cooking a meal. Now I say a meal because I'm sure you guys know how to make lots of different things. Okay? So now I've written one idea in each of these categories. On your paper, I want you to have at least 2 to 3 ideas in each category, okay? Because tomorrow we're going to pick one and start writing our steps, okay? So your paper should look like this. And I want you to think of at least 2 to 3 ideas of things you are an expert on that you could teach someone how to do. Go ahead and do that now.
S-Bling on the track.
All right, that is all we are doing today. Okay, so as you write your 3 for each category, I want you to think about which one you're going to choose for your book this week. Because you have to remember, when you write your how-tos, you have to really know what you're talking about so you're able to clearly explain all of the steps on how to do something or on how to make something. Okay, so remember to lock that in your brain. Go ahead and do that now. As you think about which one you're choosing for this week for your book. That is all we are doing today, my friends. Okay? Until tomorrow.